Hello and welcome to yet more Perpetual Testing. For today's chamber we are going to be having a go at Fate, and this was made and recommended by DiDo Killer. So a big thank you to DiDo Killer. This chamber features the use of conveyance beams in the riding fashion, the use of those conveyance beams in multiple directions, the tubes that give us the ever so handy cubes, and of course the goo, which we are all very familiar with at this point. Before I dive into this one though, I have to announce that I have received my second ever piece of fan art, and I actually have to get it up on my phone at the moment to be able to read it because it's really bloody long. It reads, "Dear Mr. Ngeruma, Aperture Laboratories is very proud to have our own valued Aperture Science unofficial online public relations and multiverse puzzle testing agent reach 1,000 subscribers. We would like to congratulate this positive adjective here event with a second piece of fan art from our very own Aperture Science unofficial online public relations and multiverse puzzle testing agent fan artist. The art is disclosed in the letter, and yes, you have been charged for it. Signed, Cave Johnson." Thank you very much, Cave Johnson, you glorious benefacting bastard. And a bigger thank you to In.Famous101 for my second ever piece of fan art. It still genuinely amazes me that somebody wants to make me fan art, and I am very grateful for it. So big thank you to DiDo Killer for this map, and a big thank you to In.Famous101. Go check out Instagram and do whatever it is people do on Instagram.
This next test involves emancipation grills.
I can see it.
Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
I'm sure you did, GLaDOS, but at this point you've told me so many things, many of them quite insulting, that in all honesty I just don't pay much attention to you anymore, although still glad it's you, and not Wheatley. Anybody but Wheatley. Okay. So there are the grills of the emancipation type, and a camera, that she was talking about. We got a button here. This button is an X. X is... X is the conveyance beam in the multiple directions we were talking about. We've got a button over here which is of the square kind. What does that do? That has dropped a cube into goo. No, it's dropped a cube into quite a purposely designed looking cube catching receptacle type thing above some very quite grimy green goo. Is it looking particularly green today? Yeah, maybe just me. Our exit is over there, and that is one of those buttons that isn't technically a button but knows when a cube is upon it, and a bunch of faith plates as well by the looks of it. So our exit is over there, and you need the cube over there at some point as well to actually open that exit. Back through here we've got another fizzler at the back of the room. This one appears to be on a timer. How long a timer are you? Not very long, but probably just about the right sort of length for whatever it is you have a timer for in the first place. We've got a panel there that we can get to with a timer. We've got a conveyance beam up here. There's more chamber up there behind a load of mesh. Okay, there's also a load of mesh on the floor here, protecting these panels from dirty footmarks. No, it's there so that you can do this, isn't it? And not go back through that way, but we can get up here. Up here is an angled panel, faith plate target, and we got another one of those button recepting, not a panel button type mess of words, you know what I mean, type things. There's also a panel over there and another great fizzler up here. That appears to connect to that fizzler, and an angled panel there, and faith plate target, so you can launch back here for some reason, or at least up there. We can get in there if we do not that, because of the mesh that we just talked about, but we can use this panel to go up there and see what else is going on up here. Alright, so we've got the angle panel, faith plate target, we've got you for a cube to be placed upon at some point, and that's all that is up here. There's the cube dropper. Why is the cube dropper on a timer? It was instant, wasn't it, when I pressed that button? Apparently, for some reason, that cube is timed. There's another one of these button receptacle things here, which connects to something down there where that panel is, and it also connects to something currently concealed in the wall. Got some more deadly go up here and a panel there. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking just launch myself over there with a cube, so get a cube. Probably not that easy to do that now that I think about it. There's a bloody great fizzler in the way, so let's just deal with getting a cube first, shall we? Find out why that cube's on a timer. Where do those go? Okay, those go to this fizzler. So we can turn both fizzlers off, but there's only apparently one cube so far. So why are you on a timer? It's like instant. Although it kind of lines up with when it'll actually drop, right? Press that and it lines up with exactly when that's going to drop out of the aperture orifice of that tube. Okay, let's see about getting that cube somehow. Although I really want to go over there. Let's go over there first, shall we? Just because I think I can. I mean, I'm almost certain that I can, and well, I haven't done any puzzle yet, so we might as well see what else we can do for the moment. Let's do that one again, and that one again. Actually, no, it can't. Never mind. I was about to go launch myself through, but we can't do that because there's a fizzler in the way. Disregard everything. Let's try and get that cube. Let's try and get that cube. Well, you reversificate, don't you? You are of the reversificating nature, so we can use you to pull a cube back here and grab it before the fizzler destroys it. So let's have blue on you. Let's press this, and let's hit orange on you. Let's get a new cube, which should just go get pinned to the wall over there for the moment. Actually, won't that take the cube up where I want it? I mean, I assume we want the cube up there. That's going to go through those fizzlers up there, though, right? Yes, okay, that got destroyed, never mind. And you are the auto-respawning variety of cube. That's probably going to be pretty handy. So let's do what we were going to do and pull a cube this way with the power of that panel, the power of this button, and the combined power of that panel. Let's get a new cube again. Nope, actually be close to the button. Let's stand on you. You'll... Nope, don't take... Nope, not yet. Not yet. And you'll pull that cube this way. Then how do I get this to drop? Let's go just touch that fizzler. Let's run into you now. And you've dropped a cube there. On a panel that probably has a purpose for you being able to drop a cube upon. Probably pretty relevant. What else can we do now then? So I feel like now we want to get that cube up there, right? Or do we want to get the cube in here? Feel like we want to get the cube up there. To send the cube up, we could... No, because we have to have a cube up there to actually turn off this fizzler. So I can't just do that. Let's go back up there ourselves and see what else is available then. Which is you, and right up on you. And there's this angled panel, and that angled panel has got to mean flinging oneself, right? It's usually what an angled panel is for. Don't know why I checked that just then. There's a mesh here. Gets in the way. Not necessary. And then that. So there's blue up there, orange on you, and we can get back up into here. Back up in here. What could we do? Those are all meshed off, so they're no good whatsoever. That would let me get back down, but there is a fizzler, so we'll automatically lose the portals up here. But literally doing anything at this point will lose the portals. There's no other panels, is there? Nothing else tucked anyway. This is one of those maps where there's very little aperture hardware, which usually means a lot harder of a puzzle. It's all like big and vast and simple layouts, which means I'm probably going to be here a long time. I seem to struggle with the ones that look simple because they're never anywhere near as simple as you'd think they're going to be. I don't think it matters at this moment, so let's go over here. Now, if I was to... Well, I could get the cube in there. No, I can't, because I can't leave a portal there. I could get the cube there. I could put a portal on you. I could go down there, put a portal on that, and put the cube there, which would turn off the fizzler down below. And then we could use the conveyance beam to push the cube back to this button. To this button. Is that the only way to get it up here? I'm guessing something comes up there for convenient goo crossing, but have to have the cube. Okay, let's try that thing. I'm going to quick save, because I think this is going to be a tricky puzzle. Let's get that cube up here then. How do I leave... Wait, how would I leave the... How would I leave anything anywhere? Get the cube back here? So, I mean, I could go down here now. Let's take you off of here for the moment. I could go there. I could get onto this tiny little ledge. Upon that tiny little ledge, we could leave the cube. I say tiny, it's actually plenty full of a ledge. You could go there. You line up. So I could drop you on there. But I can't. Because I have to have the conveyance beam carry you over there. So... I feel like I want to get the cube back down into the regular world first. But you have to be there for me to get you there. Okay, not that. Let's take... No. Let's take you back up here. Oh, the faith plate chucks the cube up there, doesn't it? Okay, the faith plate chucks the cube up there. Let's, reset everything, because I don't know what else to do at the moment. Let's put you on there. If I convey you across there and pin you to the wall... No, do that last. Yeah, do that last. Okay, I want to go back up there through this wall panel, because we can get to that one again. So let's do blue on you, then orange on you, right up, get to that angled panel to get in there again. With that. Then we're going to leave orange on this one. We leave orange on you, and we get up into here. That fizzler's going to come back on, but it doesn't matter at the moment. So if the orange is there, and we put the blue on there, that cube should now be... I'd very much like to be able to see, actually. Can I see anywhere? Like, if I turned off the conveyance beam now by touching the fizzler, that cube should launch up here. And I could probably catch it before it goes through this. I mean, that's what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know how long it takes to get over there, but I'm kind of thinking at this point it's probably there, right? So, cube? Yes. Okay, cool. That makes me feel clever. Right, let's put that on there. Which does give us like a runway here. So if we wanted to get the cube in there now, for that button, why would you want to get the cube in there now for that button? That'll turn off the fizzler. We're going to have to launch out of there at some point. Going to have to launch out of there at some point and get the cube conveyed over to us from below. Or snatch it in midair when we destroy this one. Because we'd fly through, right? If we drop down into a portal there, flew out of there with cube in hand, it would get destroyed and hopefully we'd be delivered a new one whilst in midair, and then it can be delicately placed over there. Maybe. So, cube in there. Cube in there seems like the next step. But then cube also back here. And me back here. So cube in there. To get the cube in there, we could pull it around, right? Let's quick save here. Let's pull the cube over to there with the conveyance beam and that other button. Then we could manually bring it up here. Yeah, because then we'd have that button to be able to turn off this fizzler and fly through. Okay, let's try that. So in that case, let's do... Where have I got literally anything at the moment? I have literally nothing anywhere at the moment, so it doesn't matter. Let's put that there, then. This fizzler's off, right? Yeah, this fizzler's off. So, if blue's up there, we could put orange on you. That's pushed it that way. Let's pull it this way, back down into this world. Or at least this part of the world, and at some point it will appear. Any moment now. Getting slightly worried. There it is. Okay, cool. We have a cube. I want to take it up there now, so if I get off now, you're just going to go back up there though, aren't you? Unless we deactivate portal, manually take that cube up with us. Can I don't want you there at the moment, I want you down here. So we'd have to do that, and grab this before the fizzler comes back on like that, yeah. Then you sit there and put the orange on these. You can take the cube up manually going through there to get to that sensor button. For that, we need that panel up there again. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. I think. I feel like I'm missing a really big step. I feel like something very important over there hasn't taken place. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something really important at this point, but let's put you on there. That's blue up in there. I've already swapped around what portal is doing what. That doesn't feel like enough time. Let's do that. Let's press this again. Right, this can then go sit on here, which gets rid of that fizzler. With that fizzler out the way, I feel like quick save is important. So I could leave the blue here. I could drop down into orange, but I need to destroy that cube. So I kind of need to leave you there and get back down around. Right? Or just run. Let's try just running. And see if that's enough time. Although, I don't feel like that's enough time. That's not going to be anywhere near enough time, is it? Let's quick save here. And if this doesn't work, we'll, I don't know, jump in the goo. I don't have the portals, that was a stupid idea. That was absolutely ridiculously stupid because I don't have the... Why did I think that would work? Why the fuck did I think that would work? Let's jump in the goo and make it to the goo from here. Yes, we can. Okay, that was stupid. That was stupid. I completely forgot that, you know. Why did I completely forget that? I mean, it's one of the fucking fundamentals of this game. Why did I forget that? Christ. 3 AM is too late to be doing this shit. So no. But whilst you're open, we could have you. Whilst you're open, we can have you. And back over here, I could place you... okay, maybe we're not immediately far away. Maybe there is another step involving this area over here that I wasn't thinking of. Let's place you on this ledge here lined up with over there. Oh, I thought you were going to balance neatly on the end then. Let's put you there. Then back into here. Yeah, maybe I wasn't completely miles away then. Because now I could... Do I have to leave you there? Oh right, no, because we get the thing. Sorry for the very, very long belated pause there. This is definitely one of those puzzles that makes my head start to hurt. Yeah, okay. If I was to now put blue on you, that should send the cube this way, right? And then let's put blue there, and it's dropped in the right place. And now that's there. Oh fuck me, that's clever. So if this works. Because then we can go back this way, right? Yeah, okay, we can go back this way. Very nice. We quick save here, just in case this is completely wrong. But now, I should get everything I want. That is, if you're going to give me that in time as I fly over. I really hope you're going to give me that in time as I fly over. Because we now need to put an orange on you. And let's quick save here for the convenience of saving a few moments. So now if I was to, like, take you with me, you'll get destroyed as we fly, but I should be able to, like, spam E and catch a new one, right? Hopefully. Maybe. Let's try it. So new cube, new cube, new cube. Holy shit, that's a clever design. That is cruel and unusually clever. Because now you can just sit here, right? And as long as I don't fuck up and touch those faith plates, that is actually the end of it. Why is it called Faint? Because it's not for the faint of heart. That's what I'm going to go with. That was Faint by DiDo Killer. So a big, big thank you to DiDo Killer for that one. That's very clever. Yeah. That's a proper little logic thing, and holy crap, I actually managed to solve it relatively quickly for once. Apart from, you know, the very embarrassing moment where I completely forgot the fundamentals of how this game works. So, yes, Faint by DiDo Killer. Big thank you to DiDo Killer. If you'd like to recommend a map for me to try... Oh, hi, hi. Hi. Is that it? Are you done with that? Are you? Uh-huh. I guess she's done with that. No more witty lines from her tonight. Yeah, so let's say that again. That was Faint by DiDo Killer. A very big thank you to DiDo Killer for recommending that one. If you would like to submit a test chamber for me to try and play, then please submit it via the link down in the description as indicated by the bendy on screen, and I will do my best to play it at some point in the perceivable future. And until the next episode of Perpetual Testing, a little bit of retro nuance, retro... Nostalgia's the word that I wanted there. I am going to say thank you very much for watching, and until the next episode of Perpetual Testing, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Oh, I brought it back.